from Knoxville, Tennessee, home of the Volunteers, as we'll have some more Saturday action here in the CSBA between the Ole Miss, I think the Rebels and
Yep,
the
the
Tennessee,
Rebels.
the Tennessee Volunteers. And in the booth, it's your boy Dick Dickey, and join with me this afternoon. It's Alex. What's up, Alex?
What's up? How you doing, Dickie?
Doing pretty good, bro. On this Saturday afternoon, we have the SEC. Um, as we'll have Brewer with Ole Miss starting with possession. Uh,
Emmanuel Brewer right there. Could have
yep,
lost that ball, so gotta be careful, I guess, now, if I'm all miss.
yeah, for sure. Here's Guns post hook in the post over the three defenders, no good.
How many
And
guns could have had that?
it's now Brewer. There's Maben. He'll work it and pull up. That one's good.
Hmm.
Just give me 1 second to try to fix this audio issue.
Go to settings really quickly. Just do me a favor. Go to settings. No, where you are the key to add in another audio. No, the cog above it, or the cog above it. Can you add in another one? Go to the drop down to speakers. Go to the device. Go to device. Don't click it too much. Just clicking stuff. Stop clicking stuff. Put device default. When you go to default. Alright, now speaker works. Because that's what mine is. I can hear your music.
Okay.
So let's see if that works with the game. If it doesn't work, then there's not much I can do with it. Alright, well then you just gotta roll with it. Now, it's a Streamlabs thing. I don't know exactly what it is, but let me go back. But I can hear the music, so.
Fucking Streamlabs, man.
Alright. I gotta jump out.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, we're going to have to proceed without in game audio. Unfortunately, I'm not sure what the problem is.
I
I had this issue the other day, so I'm not sure what's going on, but to keep on schedule, we're going to keep going along with this game. As Ole Miss has the 2 point lead here early in this one, as that one's blocked by
yeah.
Tommy Guns.
If you're in the stream, just make up your own fan noise and all
Just go to
that crap.
YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright.
It's been some
Ma-
good defense from Ole Miss to
Yeah.
start. Really
Maven's
making
already getting ton of rebounds too. Yeah. Really good start. Totally.
really making Tennessee work on the offensive end. But on offense, Ole Miss has struggled all season. As that three is up, bang! What a huge shot there to get another bucket for the Rebels. As we see Burmeister wide open three bottoms. And Brennan Burmeister, I think he's a sophomore
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
Tennessee.
I don't think he has. I don't think he has like a good 3-point percentage on here. It says 0.
Yeah, he hasn't
So
hit a three
maybe
all
that's his
season,
first.
so
Yeah.
maybe that's the first of many.
Yeah.
Here's Vance the other way, drawing the foul. He'll go to the line for two to try to tie this one back up. Tennessee coming off of a close win against Rutgers after a bounce back from the loss to Cincinnati. So bringing them to 2-1 on the season, coming into conference play, and for Ole Miss, a couple blowouts coming into this one. 0-3 on the season, or actually 1-2. Sorry, they beat Pitt back in week in the non-conference tourney.
Dickie,
But
while you're streaming, just check the DM that I just sent you. You might be able to fix it with that. It's just while you can still go. If it doesn't fix it, it doesn't fix it.
Okay.
But go to the normal settings in advanced audio. I think that might be the reason.
All right. So the thing I really like about this matchup is the matchup at shooting guard between Blake Elder and Dave Oliver. I think that's totally something to look out for, man.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Elder has about 19 points per game this season with really good efficiency. And then Dave Oliver, he's just like that perennial guy in that backcourt of theirs. So really gonna be fun to watch.
Yes, there's Maben shot up, no good. Here comes Tennessee the other way. I see Maben 1 for 4, the leading scorer. Their kind of go-to guy for offense on this Ole Miss team. As he gets the steal there, Yates will bring it up. They have numbers. He'll pull up, and no good. As here comes Malone. Frosty Malone driving and slamming it in, giving Tennessee the lead. As you see both these teams struggling to start. Only two
Yeah,
made baskets for
that's
both.
what you see with the really good defense out here, man. Just elite defense, and you already see the point guard High Maben on Ole Miss getting a ton of rebounds, about 3 already.
Hmm.
Ooh,
A
did not
nice,
expect that coming.
nice tomahawk slam from Tommy Guns to push the lead to 4. As Ole Miss will take a timeout. Down 4 now here as we close to the midway point in the first quarter. Tennessee comes in ranked 9th. And I think they, between them and
Ole Miss,
Kentucky,
yeah. Oh yeah,
the,
Kentucky. I mean,
the top
that
two
was
teams in the SEC. So we have that matchup circled on my calendar as that one should be a great one.
yep,
It's nice steal by Tennessee. Elder driving, kicking it out. Bailey not
not
able to
quite.
hit. Here comes buckets the other way for Ole Miss. Get a screen from Kerr. Driving in, layup too strong. And here's Elder driving in and going up with the two-handed flush. The freshman from Prolific Prep
Yeah.
High School.
Blake Elder's just nice with it, man. He could do anything offensively. I mean, of course, what I've mentioned from 19 points per game earlier to about 3 assists. I mean, 77% 3 points. He made every free throw and has a 76% field goal percentage. So definitely look out for him to be the player of the game if Tennessee leads by the fourth quarter.
There's Gigglebush getting the bucket and the foul. Nice and one opportunity converted for the Volunteers as their lead is now stretched to 9. A bit of a run as there's another still rocky top. Step back jumper up. No good that time. So here
Even
come
if you miss that shot, that's definitely the defense you're seeing in this game. It's just tough, fast, and you've seen it with the I was about to say low field goal percentage, but that was a nice made three, huh?
yes, nice shot there by Murphy to kind of put a dent in this lead as it's been all Tennessee, for the last couple minutes.
I mean, you definitely don't expect Eddie Murphy to be playing basketball at the age of 60 years old, huh?
Nah, but it's a great look-alike for sure. Just happens
Yeah,
to have the same name. I met a working in the hotel industry. You met a lot of different people with different names, and I met a Michael Jordan Jr., but he wasn't black.
I mean,
A nice quick bucket inside for Gigglebush.
probably one of the best names I've ever seen.
Pete Gigglebush.
Yep, the center.
Now here's Murphy drawing the double, kicking it over to Barry. Good pass inside to Money, who draws the foul and gets the layup.
Money.
Young Money with a great play there to and a good pass, good vision to find a wide open man underneath the hoop as he converts
Yep,
that
nobody
3-point
around
play.
him, and 3 point play. Yeah,
So here's Bailey the third over the top. Nice pass inside. Bailey the third. He'll try to go up and he gets it to go
that
over the.
was an easy lay, but really nice.
This Buckets will bring it up for Ole Miss. They'll take a timeout here. Down 5 here late in the first quarter. What are your thoughts so far on this one, Alex?
I'll just use one word to describe the start of this game, and it's defense. I mean, these teams are really struggling, as you mentioned earlier, after seeing that field goal percentage. I mean, both of their two, they started the game off two made shots, but now everything's starting to improve, and I just see that Tennessee's getting a good rhythm here.
There's Barry drawing the foul on Gigglebush. Get a chance at 2 at the line. The first free throw is up and no good from Barry.
If you want to win this game, you gotta make both of your free throws, man.
You can't make too many mistakes against a talented team like Tennessee.
Yep. Yeah. If you made that other free throw, then it would be a one possession game. Oh, not quite, man. I thought that'd go in.
Yeah, that one no good. And a nice layup by Kerr.
That was really tough, man. Like, Wayne Kerr, I mean, just huge. Oh my!
And Kobe Wiersma up top, over the top of Barry.
I was just going to say Wayne Kerr was a really tough center guard too. So I mean, dude is like huge.
A good pass in the corner. Elder pull up jumper. Another one rims out for a shout out K Howie for that 19-month subscription. Appreciate you, my guy.
Got Tennessee hanging on, man.
And at the end of the first, Tennessee 20, Ole Miss 16. Stick around. We'll be right back with the second quarter action. CSBA on Twitch. We'll be right back. And we're back here. Only a 4-point lead for Tennessee. Most people would have thought Tennessee would be out ahead by more than this to start. But it just goes to show Ole Miss defense came to play today as they have a 4-point deficit. Still very manageable as we start this second quarter.
And just a reminder, Ole Miss is a top 32 perennial team. I mean, they're nowhere close to the status of Tennessee, and yet Tennessee is still only up 4. I guess it's more because it's a rivalry matchup, and you don't see this in non-conference games between teams. It's about rivalries out here in CSBA.
Yeah, for sure. As here's Buckets. He stripped on the drive, and Elder
Defense.
in the corner. Wiersma for 3. No good. And there's Gish on the putback.
He dished it right back in, man.
Yep, as here's Buckets. Getting the screen from Brewer. Nice screen set and gets some space and knocks down that mid-range jumper. So here's Bailey the third kicking it over to Guns for 3. Off the side of the rim, no good. Here comes Ole Miss. Oh, there's Murphy. No one stopped him, and he's coast to coast. Butter and toast.
God, that handle's going on, man.
So now here's Elder. He's really struggled here. We'll see if he can get a bucket here. He goes, drives, floater up, and good off the glass. And now Here's nice drive there by Brewer. And now Tennessee will take a timeout. Lead still only 4 as Ole Miss is battling here on this one to keep it close. Now here's Vance kicking it over to Burmeister. See the starting units back in as Vance jumper up. No good. Good defense from
That
Oliver.
was really contested, man. Oh
Oof.
my
Good
goodness.
defense from Guns, not allowing that putback dunk. But there's Malone on the offensive putback. Now here's Oliver. He'll kick it over to Brewer. Brewer getting the screen in a little space, driving. He'll pull up again. That time, no good. When Burmeister blocking side, good defense from Davis. As Brewer can't keep a hold to it, he'll turn it over. Tennessee ball.
I just don't get what Emmanuel Brewer was doing there. I just let that go out of bounds. I get that he tried to save the ball, but not great outlook from that play.
Now here's Vance driving and gets it stolen. Errant pass.
Defense.
A nice coast to coast bucket for Davis. As you see, 6 points off of 6 Tennessee turnovers for Ole Miss. Was that one tipped? And another Tennessee turnover here in the first half, up to 7.
I just like how messy this game is, man. Just shows how tough these guys are. They're grinding through this game. Like it's just like a SEC matchup, you know. Definition of one. Anything is possible in this game now.
And Vance a good pass to Gish, who hits that jumper. So here's Maben getting the screen. Off the screen, driving in. Guns with another block. And he'll look
He's
to
on
push.
fire.
He'll pull up in the mid range. No good, but there's the offensive board and the foul. Gish goes to the line for 2. The first one good from Gish. So now he's activated.
His takeover. Tennessee's getting hot now. Especially after getting that 8-point lead out of the way.
Yeah, now up 8 against Ole Miss. Ole Miss will take the timeout.
Yeah, looks like Ole Miss needs to change up a lot because I mean they're getting really cold out there.
Yeah, for sure. They need to change up their offensive game plan. As Tennessee, it was just what 24,
Yeah, and you've seen a
28
lot of
from.
yeah, you've seen a lot of fouls created by Tennessee, giving Tennessee an advantage there. So by the end of the game, don't expect like a foul differential being at least a large margin.
Looks like Barry has the mismatch. I don't know why they didn't try to work it to him. As there's Oliver pull up over Guns and good. So here's Guns in the high post. Burmeister driving. Tough layup.
Read
Good.
like a damn sprout.
And a good layup from Burmeister's Vance. A little too handsy. Gets called for the reach in foul. Here's Oliver working it down low to Barry. Barry's turnaround Jay. No good. A tough shot over a talented defender in Gish. It's a nice pass inside. Gish off the glass and good.
Guessed that in as well, man.
It's now Oliver looking to try something. Over the money, down low Barry. His turnaround Jay this time. No good again. Ooh, steaks. Nice. That sounds delicious, Ray. But probably by the time I get there, it'll be tomorrow. Scuns drives in his post hook. Good. That's a nice stop.
That
And
was that was damn sweet, but Tommy Gunn's still if inefficient, but with that 12 plus minus. You don't see that often.
yes, there's Barry. Oh, stripped by Gish in the post.
I mean, it's already a 12-point like deficit out of nowhere. It just went by so fast.
And that's how this talented Tennessee team works. They can definitely uh, go on runs and do it quickly. As another foul will send.
Tennessee, you could see how good they are at drawing fouls. Just an example right there, too.
Yes. Now Gigglebush should get a chance at 2.
Wonder how many free throw shots they've shot already in this first half. Must be a lot.
First one's good. Two for 2 from the line. Now 14-point lead for Tennessee.
Ole Miss hasn't been really using their advantages wisely out here, man. Just really tough performance. And I don't know about that, man. He wasn't. I just.
Mm.
Yeah, this game's been really ugly all of a sudden for Ole Miss. Thought they were pulling the needle, pulling the threads through the needle. So. This is more just ouch. But still got a wide open look, too. Gotta convert that. Don't you think?
Yeah, that was a great opportunity, but just couldn't get it to fall. As this lead has increased past double figures for. Oh, a nice steal by Kerr. Here comes Buckets driving, and his layup, no good. Good defense inside from Bailey, the third.
Nuh-uh.
Oof, bucket and the foul, Gigglebush.
That's what you like to see from the giggles. All of a sudden, you could just be expecting a blowout here already. An 18-point deficit after Ole Miss cut through that 6-point deficit earlier just a couple minutes ago.
Yeah, it was just the beginning of the quarter. It was only a 4-point lead. Now Tennessee almost up 20 here, up 19.
Yep, a 13-point run. More people need to put up some respect for Tennessee's name, man. To anybody who thought Ole Miss was actually getting the upset, I don't know about that.
It was Barry that
Green.
time. Nice shot, turnaround shot from Barry to put a dent in this lead. As Tennessee a hold for 1. Now Elder gets to pull up 3 right before the buzzer. Bang!
Sweet.
And at the end of the first half, Tennessee 48, Ole Miss 28. Stick around, we'll be right back with your CSBA halftime show. And we're back at the half. A 20-point lead for Tennessee. They started off slow. Ole Miss was hanging in there, but turned it up here in the second quarter. What was your thoughts on that first half?
Well, I think that first all Miss was just grinding. They were at the near edge of getting that lead around the beginning of the second quarter, end of the first, but Tennessee showed them who's boss. I mean, they went on 15 or 16-1 or 2 run at the near end of the first half, and this game was the definition of ugly. I mean, look at Tennessee's defensive stats. They have all the advantages
Yeah.
right there, and Ole Miss not getting back into this game.
Ole Miss has to make some big adjustments here at the half to get back in this one. But Tennessee, a bit of a team that's in past have been a team that struggled in the first half and turned it up second half. So they're in the driver's seat right now, and they've got pretty much on cruise control.
hmm Giggles
So,
out there, perfect.
Giggle Bush with 10 points in that first half off the bench, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
he has 1.3 points per game. Doesn't play much minutes either, so this is definitely a moment for him to shine.
it's a nice double. Here's Vance. Good pass inside the Gish off the glass. Good.
Reed.
So now here's Brewer driving. He'll pull it up and rim off.
Emmanuel Brewer's just been very disappointing today. I mean, the dude's supposed to be their shooting guard. I mean, behind Dave Oliver. I mean,
There's
don't like to see it.
that three no good. A long rebound by Maben up ahead to Davis. Davis trying to drive in, pull it out. Almost lost it. Here's Brewer driving in and going up over two defenders. No good, but there's Yates able to draw the foul. First one, no good.
I mean, the dude's a center, so I don't blame him for missing those free throws. I mean, centers are not fit for the guys who want to be at the line.
0 for 2 from the line. You gotta get some type of, you know, points, whether it's free throws, easy buckets inside, if you wanna, come back in this one. And Guns on the other end, bucket and the foul.
I just realized, those were Isaac Gish's first two missed free throws on the season. Before that, he
No,
was
that was
perfect from the line.
that was Yates.
Oh, no, before that though.
Oh,
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, got that made though.
Guns able to hit that free throw to complete the 3-point play. It's Tennessee in control of this one, looking for Maben off the screen. Spin off of another one, driving in and drawing the foul. Guns.
Yep, this game's already ugly as hell, man. You can
Maben's
see
been
that
quiet this game. He's their leading
outside from
scorer.
yeah. And you could definitely see the toughness through these guys, but I think it's just getting a bit out of hand. I mean, look at these free throws after free throws after free throws after free throws.
It's the first one up and good from Maben. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. And now Burmeister off the screen. That time, no good. Here comes Maben.
Yeah, Burmeister's never made a 3 yet, so don't really want to see
He
him
made
as...
one earlier in the game.
Oh yeah, good point, good point. Yeah, I was just looking at the stats instead of the game. But
Yeah, no
yeah,
worries.
and still though, I'm not the guy you should always rely on making those threes.
Yeah, for sure. There's Ole Miss with the timeout. Looking to talk it over. Maybe try to get some plans to get this back within a respectable range.
Brewer
And
finally got going, man. Manuel Brewer, starting the game off cold and still with a great end one, don't you think?
yeah, good, bucket earlier in this one. But yeah, since then he's been ice cold. So here's Vance. Kick it up top, Burmeister. Vance mid-range jumper up and good, and I think that's Vance's first bucket. Yep, it was first shot made. A couple free throws
Yep.
earlier. Now over to Maben. Swing it around to Davis. Oliver stop and pop hits it. A good shot from Dave Oliver. Here's Vance over to Burmeister for 3. Bang!
Wide open. Glad he made that though. I mean, that's now his third made 3-pointer, I guess. I'll cool down on him.
So that was a nice shot.
Burmeister's going lights out from 3, man.
Now here's Oliver trying to drive on Vance. Goes up. No foul call despite a lot of contact down there.
Yeah, whoa.
Burmeister kick it up top. Vance for 3. No good, and a nice rebound. Brewer just snatched that one out of the hands of Guns. Now Brewer driving in up top. Yates, not Oliver. Oliver driving in, kicking it to Davis, who goes up and draws the foul.
Almost an and one too. He'll just shoot 2 out there instead.
And the first one no good, as some of the bench units will check in. Well, most of the bench for Tennessee and everybody but one for Ole Miss. And off the bench, here's Wiersma driving in. Layup is good.
Got the handles there.
As you see, 56% from the field for Tennessee. They have the higher percentage and the higher volume. The reason why they're in the lead here.
Well, yeah.
It's now shot up from deep. No good from Money. And oh, there's Kerr, bucket and the foul off the offensive rebound. Kerr's
Too
not
much
able
missed
to.
free throws.
Yeah, Ole Miss needs to have some free throw practice after this game.
Yeah,
After a lot of points on the line.
they got to shoot 200 free throws in a row, it looks like.
Oh, and a good pass inside. Gigglebush able to finish. So now here's Murphy over the buckets. Now Kerr. Money from deep. No good that time. Now Money with a nice steal.
Got money on that ball.
Buckets will bring it out. Now kicks over to Money. And Barry post fade. No good, but there's Kerr on the offensive board. And able to get it to go. He's up to 8 points now. So now Wiersma. Good pass inside. Bailey the third. Off the glass and good. Now inside Barry. Turn around Jay. That time does not fall. Here comes Top. Passing the corner. Bailey the third for two. Not that time. Here comes Buckets. Good pass in the Money inside and hits the layup.
Money. I just love that name so much.
So now here's Elder for three. Bang!
Blake Elder. Really good three-point shooter as well.
And now here's Murphy. Spins off the screen. Pull it out to Barry. Barry up top to Buckets. Shot clock winding down. Buckets going to have to force up a shot. He gets it up. And too strong. Tennessee looking to push. Top has an open Wiersma underneath who stuffs it through. Oh, and a nice pass inside to Barry off the pick and roll. As you see Tennessee shooting it really well here in the third quarter. Pass over to Bailey. His shot up. No good, but gets his own board. And his second attempt, no good, but there's Gigglebush. And they'll get another chance at it. That one up. No good from Barry. No good, but Barry gets the rebound. Here's Buckets. Lobbing it up. Barry able to finish it. Almost didn't.
Yeah, I thought that would be a tip.
Yes. Here comes Elder pushing it up and he pulls up right before the buzzer. No good. And at the end of the third quarter, Tennessee 69, Ole Miss 45. Get those fours up. CSBA on Twitch. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter action. We're back here with your State Farm assist of the game. It'll be the Vincent Bailey dump off to Gigglebush for the and one.
I'm not really going to say this in an insulting way to State Farm, but why is assist of the game always just these mediocre passes, man?
We have some good ones. Maybe it's you.
We had like a pass from the back. I'm pretty sure there's a convert three in that play too. So
yeah,
just don't get it.
Yeah, so Ole Miss starts with possession here in the fourth. The shot up from deep, Maben no good, but Kerr another offensive board and a putback. He's up to double figures.
Big body out there, man. Nobody could guard him when he's in the paint. He's huge.
Yes, here's Bailey dropping it off to Gigglebush. Now Bailey stripped away.
Defense. Ooh,
Oh,
and oh my goodness, 1-and-1 on that play.
yeah,
See
great
that?
bucket from Ty Mabin. Despite the contact, able to focus and get that layup to fall, plus the foul. Oh, he misses the free throw. See, only 6 points in this one is Gish off that miss.
Green like a damn sprout.
Yes. Oh, Tennessee continues to extend their lead.
Ole Miss has to do anything here, just anything. It just seems like that defense is too much for them.
Is that
Still
three
that,
up? No
yeah,
good from.
he had that good look on that three though. I'll give him that.
Oh, and good passing is Gish. Able to finish
Wide
off the
open, he
dime.
dished it in.
Mm-hmm. You see the scoring leaders for both teams. Gish is the leader for Tennessee with 14 and Kerr with 10 as Brewer draws the foul.
From Brennan I can't
Burmeister.
pronounce that name. I can't. Yeah, I thought it was Burmeister actually.
Burmeister. Yeah, we have some very creative names throughout the league.
Yeah, I mean, you could definitely see it through all of Ole Miss's names. I mean, you got Emmanuel Brewer, Brandon Berry, Wayne, Kurt, Young Money, Eddie Murphy, and Trey Buckets. That's some wild name selection.
As Burmeister bring it up for the Volunteers. Now Gish working over to Vance, driving in and getting the layup and the foul. Jason Vance.
Nice. They're mad with that, huh?
So that was a good play from him to get open off the screen. Here's Oliver. Kicking it over to Brewer. He'll get a screen. Brewer can't seem to get any space. Some good defense. Oliver, tough shot, no good. Here comes Malone spinning and out of bounds. Kind of slipped out there.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for laughing at that, but what was that? I mean, you got that nice spin move and everything, but all of that just to go out of bounds. That's
Maybe
some
he got
silly.
dizzy.
Yeah. Yeah, he probably needs to go to bed, have a good night's sleep. Probably has a headache and everything from that.
Here's Burmeister driving in and getting a layup to fall. Here comes Brewer. He'll get a screen. Oh, and stripped away by Burmeister. Good act of hands.
You've seen that way too much from Emmanuel Brewer, man. I think he needs to get way less minutes now from just what's been a very embarrassing performance from him. How many turnovers does he have? 3 or 4? Maybe 5?
Yeah, his defense for Tennessee is no joke.
Holy.
As Davis working with it, gets it over to Mabin. Now Mabin, a contested deep three. No good.
that was going to be off the mark either way. It's
As
simple.
you see that really struggling tonight, 17% in the first half and 20 here in this second half. As Ole Miss forces Tennessee to miss. As you see Vance struggling a little bit as well.
We
Oh, and
need
a
to
good
send out,
steal.
yeah, we need to send out condolences to the Ole Miss roster. I mean, they have to play in such a horrid organization. I mean, if you're losing by 31 to Tennessee while earlier having a really close deficit, and it looks like you were actually going to win that damn game just based off momentum. And it's just you can't really do that. I mean, that is really not clutch at all. But just seeing a nice tip from there, maybe things will get back in rhythm. Just no chance, right?
And it's more of so of how talented Tennessee is versus the lack of depth from Ole Miss. They've been playing teams pretty close. They got a nice win against Ole Miss in the non-conference tourney, a big win convincingly. So it's just hasn't been their night or hasn't been their afternoon. There's
That
nice
is a
tough bucket.
difficult shot, right? I'll call it.
It's now top getting the double screen, has the lane to pull up, but not able to get that one to fall. Here comes Money and Oliver. He'll stop and pop. No good. And Tennessee to slow it down here as they have this pretty much in hand. Here's Burmeister in the post. Spins and off the foot of him. And it'll be Ole Miss ball. Here comes Buckets. Now over to Money. Thought about it. Now here's Barry post fade. No good that time. Bailey the third. Pull up jumper. Not able to go. Here comes Murphy. Good pass inside the Buckets. Now Burmeister will bring it up for Tennessee. And that one good.
Giggles.
Giggle Bush. And Giggle Bush able to hit the free throw.
Back to a 30-point deficit again.
So we tick under a minute and a half here in the fourth. Here comes Murphy off the screen. Driving Euros off the glass. Good. Now Bailey driving and drawing the foul.
Her already just had 2 fouls in a row. Maybe it's time to get him out of that game, you know?
Yeah. Bailey the third hits the second free throw. Murphy driving in. Buckets driving and not able to hit. Now
How that
here's
handles.
VB3 down to Burmeister. Good
That's
shot.
a damn good assist, man.
Yep. There's a 2 second shot clock and game clock difference. Here's Barry.
Maybe they could just get one last thing going before the clock expires. Not quite, and that's the end.
And at the end of this one, Tennessee 89, Ole Miss 57. Congratulations to Tennessee getting their first win in conference play, and for Ole Miss back to the drawing board and time to hit the gym. As you guys need to improve and get things back on track to how you guys were 2 weeks ago against Pitt. But what were your thoughts on this one?
Well, I mean, this one was just messy from the beginning, and Tennessee got really comfortable as the minutes played out, and they had the game in control for most of the entire game. It's just the fact that look at all of these assists. I mean, huge difference between that 26-12, and biggest lead was 32. I mean, Ole Miss had 5 point lead at one point, and Ole Miss still had the most time of possession throughout the game. And of course, you see Tennessee was perfect from free throws. They had good field goal percentage, but that 3 point percentage from either side, not good at all. I mean, both teams need to work on their 3 point shooting, it seems like.
Yeah, for sure. Even though Tennessee struggled from downtown, they still was able to 58 points in the paint, more than Ole Miss had as a whole.
Yeah, by 1 point. So if they just shot all the time in the paint, they could have won by 50.
As we look at these real quick, the leading scorer for Tennessee, uh, Brennan Burmeister, 16 at 4 and 2, one block. Uh, Gigglebush, 15 and 6, perfect from the field for Gigglebush, and adding in 6 boards will go along with it. Isaac Gish with the double double, able to get in double figures in both rebounds and points. Blake Elder with 10 and 1 off the bench. Vincent Bailey 8 and 8, even though he struggled from the field, still able to get 8 dimes. Cooper Wiersma with 8, 3, 1 and 2. Vance with 7 and 4. Guns 7, 6, 4 and a couple blocks and a steal to go along with it. Frosty Malone with 4 and 4, and run them out Rocky Top with 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. And for Ole Miss, Wayne Kerr is your leading scorer with 10 and 5 and a steal. Eddie Murphy adding in 9, 3 and 3 off the bench. Brewer with 8. Oliver, go ahead.
Horrible plus minuses. Down you
Yeah.
go.
Mm-hmm.
Minus 18, minus 26.
7, 2 and 1 from Dave Oliver. Barry with 7, 3 and 1. Maybe adding in 6. Really struggled. 2 for 12 from the field. Young Money with 5, 1, 1 and 1. Ricky Davis adding in 3. And Trey Buckets with 2, 2 and 5. And round them out, Grayson Yates with 5 rebounds and 2 steals. Any final thoughts on this one, Alex, before we get out of
You
here?
could see that most of these players have caused really ugly turnovers throughout the entire game. And it's just that this free throw percentage for them is not looking good. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
they've had really ugly shots created, etc.
We appreciate everybody tuning in to this one. Don't go anywhere. We got another one coming up next. It'll be Auburn LSU. You don't want to miss that one. But for this one, it's your boy Dick Dickey, and join with me this afternoon was Alex. We're signing out. Peace.
Peace.